Bruce was the only person I've ever heard of who actually looked forward to receiving his IRS tax form, which he would sit up late and complete the night they arrived in the mail. It was undoubtedly a wise decision that Bruce and Tootsie kept separate checking accounts. Bruce was willing to help anyone. Young people would come to him for advice. Several young people through the years were invited into his home and treated as one of the family. He was, however, a believer in zero population growth, and early on decided to have no children because the world already had too many people. Even so, he was very much a family man. Several times his younger brother moved in and was entirely supportive until he could get back on his feet. Bruce was close to his mother and sisters as well. They admired and respected him, but often disagreed with many of his views. He and his younger sister Shirley loved to argue. Bruce had a dry sense of humor. And sometimes you had to be quick to catch what he said. He also liked sports cars. He once had a TR3, which had a tonneau cover for the two seats only. So you could open up the driver's side and still leave the passenger side covered. Bruce would drive his TR3 in the rain, leaving the passenger side covered, and putting up an umbrella over his head at stop signs. He was not afraid to drive fast. He later bought a TR4 and knew it would go 120 miles an hour on the interstate. He also liked to hike mountain trails. And over the course of his life, he hiked every mile of the Appalachian Trail, from Georgia to Maine. Bruce was not much of a joiner, but he did belong to the Unitarian Universalist Fellowship, the Citadel Alumni Association, the Honor Society of Engineering, the SBCA, MENSA, and Intertel, which honors the top 1% of the population in intelligence. And Bruce did his civic duty. He voted in every election and worked at the polls. And of course, the records of the results from his precinct were always exact. He played duplicate bridge and belonged to a bridge club, but his passion was poker. He and his friend Chuck Breuer once played 3 days straight without stopping, only to come home to shower, eat eggs, and drink coffee, and to head it out again. Tootsie knew that Bruce was winning because Bruce never took more than $100 to a poker game, and if he lost that, he would quit and come home. For many years, he and Tootsie took vacations on the money he won. I didn't know Bruce very well, but I admired the fact that he carried himself with dignity and that he was a gentleman. A quaint term we don't often use anymore, but a term that fit Bruce perfectly. He was a gentleman, and I will miss him. So will all of us. For those of you who have the privilege of knowing Bruce, I'd like to give you an opportunity to come forward and use the microphone and share your reflections of who he was and what he meant to you. Feel free to come forward.
Only you and you alone Your